Good morning, everyone. Today I am going to cover stitch my neckband onto this shirt that I've sewn, and so I just wanted to share that with you. I've not threaded my machine yet, so I'm also going to do that. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to want to make sure that we move this lever over to threading, and then we need to engage our looper tube. So we'll turn the hand wheel to us until it clicks into place. And we also need to make sure that our presser foot is in the up position. So first we're going to start with threading the looper. And I'm going to put my presser foot down just so I can reach this because I'm working at an angle so that I'm not in the camera frame. Okay, so we'll put that back up. And then we'll go ahead and thread the looper here. Okay, and then over here on the other end, it states that we only need about 4 inches, so I'll just cut this little extra toe off. We'll put it here in the tray. And then we're gonna go ahead and thread our needles. So I'm gonna start with the cover stitch number 1, and please excuse my dog's toenails in the background. So first we'll make sure to do number 1. Make sure it clicks in. All right, number 1, and pull it to the back. Then we'll do number 2. We need to move our lever over to 2. Pull it to the back, move our lever to 3, Alright, so we have all of those threaded. We can go ahead and close our cover over here. Whoops, gotta fix this. And then we'll cut this off here. We need to move our machine back up to serging, and we'll go ahead and close our covers. Okay, so I'm back. I've gotten the machine set where I wanted it to. I've put my presser foot down, and then I'm going to just turn the hand wheel. Well, actually, my threads here need to get out from under my presser foot. All right. So a couple of stitches. And then, like I said, I'm new at this. This is only my second. And this is my first neckband, so I'm gonna go pretty slow, so bear with me. Or I'm gonna try to go slow. I don't think there is a slow. I'm fixing to go over a seam here. You couldn't even tell. My lines are definitely not straight on this, but it's on the back. Maybe by the time I get up and around to the front, I'll be a little better. Okay, we've got another seam coming up right here. Well, that went way faster than I thought. I'm already back up at the back. Okay, so right here is where I started, and I don't have a clear foot, so I am just gonna have to wing it and do the best that I can. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to clip my front and back threads. Close to the material. And then I've got one more seam here to jump over before I get there. All right, let's line this up. We'll go 1/2 inch over, and then what we're going to do is lift your needles up and then lift up your presser foot and pull this out, and then we're gonna snip all of the threads and then grab it and pull it out. It will pull your top threads to the back so that we can tie those off, and then we just need to cut off the looper thread. All right, and then I'll tie those off in just a moment, but I'm gonna show you what the front looks like. This is really not a very good job because it's my first one, so I'm pretty new at this, but here we have it all done. Okay, we're back to do the hem of this shirt. I folded my hem under 1 inch. I'm still using 3 needles. You can do 2 if that's what you like, but because I am new to this, I'm just kind of trying different things out. So I did 3 on the neckband, which I did a really terrible job on. So maybe I can do a little bit better of a job here on the hem. So we'll just go ahead and continue here. Fixing to go over a seam here. No problem. Let my bottom here curled under. Not using any hem tape. I probably should have, but lesson learned. So I did good right here on the edge, but let's just keep going here. To go over another I always try to keep my needle down. I don't know if that's right or not, but I know on a regular machine. I'm sure people who do this a lot more often than me don't have to finagle with their fabric so much, and they can just whip right through this, but I'm new, so I'm slow. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're coming up on where I originally started. So what we're gonna do is clip the front and back threads as close to the fabric as you can. Without cutting the fabric. And then we're just going to sew about a ½ inch over that. And then we're going to raise our needle, raise our presser foot, pull the threads forward to you. Oops. Clip all of them. And then twist the fabric, pull the fabric back. Then we'll just need to, we have our needle threads here. And then this is the looper thread we'll cut off. And then all of our threads were pulled to the back. So we'll tie those off. But let's just show you what this here looks like. that definitely looks a lot better than my neckband. Okay, now I guess I'll go ahead and get the sleeves ready. Okay, so I'm back with the sleeve. I'm actually just gonna kind of wing this one. And I'm doing a 1/2 inch hem on this, so my far left needle and just a hair past the edge of my presser foot is a 1/2 inch. So I'm just gonna try to do the best that I can and hope that it turns out good. In these 3/4 sleeves, you don't have a whole lot of room to work with here. Okay, so we're almost to where I started, so we're gonna go ahead and clip these threads. Clip the back. Actually looks like I could have went over a lot further. I missed a lot of fabric over here. But that's okay. Alright, so we've gone 1/2 inch over. Lift our presser foot, lift our needles. Pull the thread out. Cut it off. Pull it out. All right. We've got our threads to the back so that they can be tied off. And then let me just turn this sleeve the right way. And then here, whoops, excuse me, here we have, I didn't do so well on matching my threads back up. I think really that clear presser foot would be phenomenal for this. So maybe I'll invest in one of those, but right now I'm working with what I've got. Hope you've enjoyed this and that you have a great day.